and we're live. I didn't do a mic test, but it should be okay.
Wait, live as in like recording live, or
Oh,
live
we're
as in
recording.
like to the people?
Oh.
Like the people can see me now? Or the people have to wait to see me?
Yes.
Yes?
Both.
Both? So if I went on YouTube right now and went to the SunnySide podcast, I would see us right now talking.
Oh, sort of.
Sort of.
On a past video.
Which video would you recommend for all the new watchers?
If I were to recommend a video to the new watchers, I think it would have to be our most unhinged podcast.
The one titled This Unhinged?
Yes,
That's a good podcast. That's a great one. Speaking of which, how are our stats looking?
Okay.
How are we doing?
Let's see.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
It seems like we've been getting some decent views. I don't think we've gotten any that have like
zero
zero
bit of a roller
views.
coaster, honestly.
It has been. Some are great, some are not.
That's just
The ones that
whatever.
I'm in are like the best one. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to pretend it is.
Let's see.
How'd the Mason one do too? That was a fun one.
That was a very fun one. I think that would be my second one I suggested. Well,
that one's a
only
little intense.
Only because it had issues with the video and the audio.
I wish we got the May cam.
Next time we do it outside, it's gonna be better. Let's see. Our most recent one, it's doing all right considering it's only been up for a couple days. You got 23 views on it.
That's not bad.
Mason one is our currently number 4 on our most viewed. I mean, that's pretty good considering it's only been out for a week.
That is. We have 7 podcasts. Hold on, let me take a guess. 3's the best.
All right, okay.
No, 3 wasn't the best. Number 1 was the best. Because that one got the best, and then it's 3.
By best, are you saying views or likes?
I'm talking views.
Okay.
First is number 1.
Okay.
And then it would be number 3 as number 2.
Mm-hmm.
You said May's 4. Mm-hmm. The Halloween special would be number 3. No?
I wish.
No? Which one's number 3
You were
then?
doing good until that point.
Which
one's
the
second one?
The second one's number 3?
It beat the Mason podcast by 3 views so far.
Oh, well, Mason one has only been out for a week.
Yeah, so you were right up until that point. So yeah, it's the first one, the third one, the second one, and then the 6th one.
That's not confusing at all, people.
And the one I did by myself isn't doing that bad. It's going to beat the 4th one.
That's pretty good. Which one was the 4th one?
That was the day that we did Dungeons and Dragons. It was that day.
Yeah.
We did a podcast and we recorded Dungeons and Dragons. I still haven't done anything with that.
I was going to say, speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, and even if we're not going to record it, can we at least play it, or did you just not? And you can be honest about it. It's not going to hurt my feelings.
Yeah, so I did enjoy playing it. I'm not sure when we're going to schedule that, because I think we came to the consensus we don't want to do that on the same day that we do the podcast. So that being said, I don't know what other day we would do it.
We could just alternate it.
I would really like to upload the podcast every week.
That's understandable.
Now, I could pull an online guest every other week, one of the people out of the Discord, and do a call that way.
That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's hard enough to get everybody here on a Sunday, let alone like a Saturday and a Sunday.
Yeah. Well, Peter, I'm sure Peter's told you about his updated schedule.
No.
He works 4/10s now. He's off Friday, Saturday, Sunday now.
Consistently.
That's what he said until, I don't remember what month he said, but he gave a month that's not the next one.
The month
It's
that's
until
not the
next
next
year.
one.
It's until next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we won't be seeing that for a while.
No. It started now. It's until a month in next year. I don't know which one.
It must be because it's getting slow or something.
Probably.
I could see that.
I wouldn't imagine many people are buying outdoor kitchens in the winter time.
That's probably a good point. You were a pool salesman.
I was a pool salesman.
Did pool sales go down during the summer or during the winter?
We actually didn't even do it during the winter.
You didn't even
didn't even attempt.
Okay.
If you ordered a pool during the winter, they didn't start doing the work until the next spring. I think March.
So, what do you do during the winter? Get a different job?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a seasonal thing.
Yeah, it's a seasonal job.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, water filters on the other
That's
hand.
year round.
That's year round. Everybody needs a water filter.
Everybody needs
Check
a
your water filter. Wait.
Yeah. Get your water tested.
Could you still get like commissioned or whatever? No. Never mind.
Don't
worry.
get your water tested.
Don't get your water tested.
You'll be safe, I promise. I hope.
Chloride is safe to
might.
drink.
Yes. Chlorine, fluoride.
All those good things for you.
All those good things.
The gene that makes you gay that they put in the water.
Yep.
Yep.
That
Makes
one
the
is-
frogs gay, and now it's making people gay too.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
kinda
Alex
crazy.
Jones has been right about a lot of things.
He has been.
Everybody called him crazy. And then 5 years later, it turns out to be true.
Did you see that The Onion bought InfoWars?
What's InfoWars?
That's Alex Jones's whole thing. I don't know if it's his podcast or show or what all it is.
The Onion bought it?
Yes, the satirical newspaper
Yeah.
bought Alex Jones.
Dude, that's such like a slap in the face. Because now it is actually going to be not real content. Are you faking this? No?
I'm dead serious.
What?
The Sandy Hook people or whatever sued him for defamation,
Yeah?
and they won it, and I think The Onion and them worked together to buy it.
That's insane.
I guess I'm not completely sure. I saw it and read it a couple different places. I could have gotten gerbated, but I'm pretty sure it's real.
Yeah. Let's see here. We're going to put it on the screen. Oh, what's mine? There we go. 1 second. Slight technical difficulties.
Do 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 do.
Alright. I'm going to throw this down here. Yep. Satire publication of The Onion buys Alex Jones' InfoWar at auction. Oh, is that an auction? The Sandy Hook family's backing. Oh, good.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, The Onion was named the winning bidder for InfoWars backed by families of Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting victims whom Jones owes more than $1 billion in defamation judgment.
How do you get $1 billion for
For
defamation?
Yeah.
He said bad things about me. $1 billion.
He said bad things about somebody who, prior to them dying, nobody knew about.
Yes. Not even like, oh my gosh. I don't know much about the Sandy Hook thing, but that's kind of ridiculous. I don't even know about it. So the defamation can't be that bad.
Yeah.
I don't know anything wrong that they did.
The purchase would turn over Jones' company, which for decades had peddled in conspiracy and misinformation, to a humor website that plans to relaunch the InfoWars platform in January as a parody. But the judge in Jones' bankruptcy case said Thursday that he had concerns about how the auction was conducted and ordered a hearing for next week after complaints by lawyers for Jones and a company affiliated with Jones that put in a $3.5 million bid. Within hours of the announcement about the Onion's winning bid, InfoWars' website was down and Jones was broadcasting from what he said was a new studio location. Up for sale were InfoWars' website, social media accounts, studio in Austin, Texas, trademarks, video archive, and other assets. The dissolution of Alex Jones' assets and the death of InfoWars is the justice we have long awaited and fought for.
Yeah, it's justice,
Yeah.
all right.
Yep. Robbie Parker. Comes from Robbie Parker, whose daughter Emily was killed in the 2012 shooting in Connecticut, said in a statement provided by his lawyers. What did he even say about him?
I don't know. I feel like that's a whole rabbit hole you can go
It
down.
probably is. Anything related to Alex Jones is.
That's a good point. But what is pretty funny is the fact that everybody already says Alex Jones is fake, and the satirical newspaper bought him. Or bought his stuff.
From what it was saying, it sounds like they're just going to shut it down. They're not going to use it.
Oh, they're not actually?
They bought it to shut it down.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh! The Onion, you can do the funniest thing right now and continue to post InfoWars, but on the satirical newspaper.
So apparently, Alex Jones spent years accusing the family members of Sandy Hook shooting victims of being actors in a hoax and suggesting that their children were still alive. So he just said that, no, you're not dead, you're still alive. And they're going to sue him for $1 billion for that.
There's got to be more to it, right?
No.
Surely the U.S. system isn't that...
Yeah, get him out.
Just okay. Maybe that's it. It's an inside conspiracy. The government wants to shut down Alex Jones. So
because he's leaking all their information.
Exactly. So the government's working with these random people to back them to shut him down.
Yep, just like the random people that tried to assassinate Trump.
Twice. Now he's president.
Yes!
Let's talk about that, by the way. Have you looked at the map? Like the electoral map when it shows the votes?
Dominated.
Yes, and if you look at all of the states individually, how 90% of all of the states are red with a couple patches of blue in them. And then can we talk about the 20 million missing voters? Or I think at the end it might have only been 10 million. Because right towards the end of it, Kamala had 60... What was it? I don't want to get this wrong here.
So in case anybody doesn't know, that's how many states Trump won. He dominated.
312 to 226.
Yep, 312 to 226.
Donald Trump got 76.4 million.
Yep.
Kamala got 73.7 million.
Which is kind of insane it was that close considering Trump won that many states.
Mm-hmm.
Which, at the same time, though, Kamala did win the states that have some of the biggest population.
But also, click on California.
She got 3 million more votes than Trump in California.
But look at how many of the different counties in there are red.
Yeah, but the people are in Los Angeles.
It's the cities.
Yeah.
There's no blue states, just blue cities.
Yeah, exactly.
All of the liberals want to group up.
Like, if you go to Illinois, it's just Chicago.
Oh, Dems.
Look
at that.
Chicago.
Literally. Look at Minnesota. It's pretty
really
much just Duluth.
Chicago. Let's see. Yeah, but she only won by 500,000 there. Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Just Duluth and Minneapolis.
Yep.
That's insane. But she only won by 100,000 votes.
Yeah, it's not much at all. And then did you see the thing about the Amish people in Pennsylvania? There was a dude that got like 180,000 Amish people to register to vote.
That's
and that
hilarious.
won Pennsylvania.
That's hilarious.
There's been some crazy stuff, dude.
Yeah, because, he literally won by 100,000 votes in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And the dude got 180,000 Amish people to register to vote for the very first time to get Trump to win Pennsylvania.
Dude, this doesn't make sense to me, dude. How did Kamala win this state?
That's what I'm saying.
By 200,000 votes.
It's ridiculous. And then... Yeah, if you look at the 2020 elections, 81 million for Joseph Biden, 74 million for Donald Trump. Let's do the numbers on that real quick. And we'll make it simple too. 81 million plus 74 million. And then
There's definitely a lot more blue on the 2020 election.
Joe Jurgensen got 1.8 million. So this is the point I'm getting to, right? 156.8 million voters. That's not counting all the other little ones. That's just the three top guys.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What was it for this last one? Kamala Harris, 73 million. Donald Trump, 76 million. And then the next top,
I think it's Jill Stein.
Jill Stein and Robert Kennedy, they both had just about the same. So we can even lump both of them in for 1.4 million, or we'll say 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Where's the 6 million other voters?
That's a good point. 6 million people, 6 million less people just voted this year?
Yeah, and this is one of the biggest pushes that there's ever been for voting. Because this is the threat of democracy and everything. Mm-hmm. All the Trump supporters are trying to vote to get Kamala out. All the Kamala supporters are trying to get him to vote. So everyone's been pushing for the election. Yeah. Mail-in ballots make it easier. The Amish people are voting. So we have 6 million less people voted. And there's all the immigrants that came in.
They must have died to
COVID. A bunch of people stayed dead this year.
A bunch of people stayed dead. They decided to not come out of their graves.
They thought it wasn't worth it this time. We did it last time. Ridiculous.
Dude, that's crazy that Jill Stein got more votes than Robert Kennedy. Because I thought Robert Kennedy was like the third guy.
Well, then there was the whole thing about like the brain worm and whatever. There was like a worm. He had like a worm in his head that ate his brain. Part of it.
That's like real?
Yeah, I thought it was. Because I'm pretty sure after that he kind of got like a sharp.
If that is the case, it must not be that big of a deal because...
Well, no.
I mean, he's literally in the presidential cabinet now. They found a dead worm in his brain. This says in 2010 he was having issues. So this sounds like this was an old problem.
I remember hearing about this and it went around for a while. And then after that, I didn't hear much about
him. An independent presidential candidate, the 70-year-old Mr. Kennedy, has portrayed... I want to read that again. The 70-year-old Mr. Kennedy has portrayed his athleticism and relative youth as an advantage over the two oldest people to ever seek the White House.
He's 70 years old. I don't care how athletic you are.
Yeah.
You're not athletic. You just can't be at that age. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's
it depends on what you consider being athletic.
Yeah.
My grandma's close to 80 and she splits wood.
That's fair.
She's not a big woman either.
I guess it's really hard to compare somebody 70 to somebody who's in
a
their
young
prime.
Person that's athletic.
Okay. And I'm sure there's probably some old grandpa out there that could absolutely destroy me.
I'm sure Mike Tyson's still athletic.
That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. Whoa, dude, it had to be for the money, right?
Yeah.
Because you watch the training videos, Tyson's destroying.
Well, apparently Tyson had a leg injury going into the fight. That's what he says. And he did have a brace on his leg, and he was moving kind of funny. But he shouldn't have been in there.
It was a fight for money.
I am glad Jake Paul didn't just tee off on him and KO him, because he easily could have.
But why? Why was... Okay. You watch the videos, the training ones that Tyson did beforehand. The sounds he was making when he was punching some of those bags was crazy. Then you watch the actual fight.
The bags aren't moving.
But where's the power?
He did hit Jake with a few good shots. But he didn't do anything outside of the second round.
You think he just got gassed?
I think
he just got tired because he's
old. And he's got health problems.
Then why did he agree to fight? Why is this something that anybody allowed to have?
Dude, I bet he made a lot of money off of it.
That's what I mean. And I thought Tyson was a good one. I don't want to think that he just did it for the money.
At the same time, I don't know if he needs money, because like he owns multiple businesses now.
But what's going on behind closed doors?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he wants this money so he can fuel his business.
Maybe he legitimately did want to... Maybe he was trying to pull a Rocky, dude.
But somebody in his area should have warned him. Jake Paul, as much as I hate to admit it, he can box.
Yeah.
Like, he's fought a lot of bad people, but he's done good.
Yeah. I have respect for him for not knocking out.
Yes. And then he did the little bow thing too, which...
Dude, the most legendary thing that could have happened there was if Jake bowed and Mike Tyson hit with an uppercut, dude. That would have been legend. And nobody would have been mad.
No. Not a single person.
That would have been hilarious if he did that.
I don't know if he had it in him, though.
Well, he was, I don't know if you, like, watched the whole fight. But
no.
He was kind of, whenever Jake first did it, he was hesitant. He thought Jake was trying to do something. And then Jake was like, no, and then he bowed again, and then Mike Tyson was like, all right.
Which, I don't know. I guess it is nice of him. Because like you said, I'm sure if Jake Paul really went in there, he probably could have beat up that old man.
Yeah.
But if Jake wasn't going to try to beat him up to respect the legend, and Tyson knows that he's old, why did this happen?
Well, Jake probably didn't know that until he got into the fight with him.
You don't think so?
Because he probably saw the same footage that we saw.
And thought the same thing?
I would think so. Because I think Jake Paul did go a little harder in the first couple rounds. And then he saw Tyson really slug off after that. Or slouch off. And even in the post-fight presser, like they asked Jake Paul like if he went all out or something along those lines. And he's like, I just didn't want to hurt somebody that didn't need to be hurt. That's what he said.
I hate to say it, but okay, respect.
Yeah, I respect him for it.
That's fair.
I don't
respect the people on Mike Tyson's team.
Yeah,
that I think is the problem.
They shouldn't have let him go out there. Well, I mean, did you see Mike Tyson call out Logan Paul after the fight?
No, I did not.
Dude, he said, because the guy doing the post-fight interview, he's like, Mike, so what happens after this? And he's like, well, he said, I think I might still have more in me. He's like, he said, who do you want to fight next? He's like, I don't know. Maybe Logan. And then the announcer goes, he said, hey, Logan, did you hear that? He just called you out. Logan goes, motherfucker, I'd kill you.
Logan Paul's not even a boxer.
No.
He did like...
But I don't think Logan Paul has the respect that Jake does. I think he would just go in there and try to KO him.
Just to try to like make himself seem...
I think so. I think he can't help himself. I think
Logan
Paul's just that guy. He's just a dick.
He's just a dick. But wouldn't KSI make way more sense? Because Logan against Mike Tyson, if anything. Seeing as KSI has actually boxed and has more of a box. Logan Paul went against KSI and then Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And I think that was it.
And he arguably beat KSI. KSI's a terrible boxer.
I didn't watch the fights.
Logan Paul's not a good boxer either, but KSI's terrible. He's just athletic.
Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah, he's just strong and athletic. That's all he's got going for him.
He's annoying too. Okay, don't get me wrong. I watch KSI. Mm-hmm. I like his videos. But he's kind of obnoxious.
It gets old.
It does. I don't know why I really watch him, but it's kind of funny.
It was like recently I watched like a video or two of Jinxie. I don't know if you know who he is or not. But
he's the bald guy that streams and screams a lot.
Yeah. Same deal. I feel the same way about him as I do KSI.
It gets old.
Once or twice it's okay, but then after that it's like, dude, it's the same shit over and over. He's just screaming and it's annoying.
Then you need to talk about iShowSpeed, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. Or YouTube.
He's a little different, though. He does scream. Don't get me...
And barks
100%. And... Yeah.
I don't know.
I think... Don't get me wrong, I get old of him, too, but not as quickly as I do KSI or Jinxie. I feel... Because, to me, I feel like iShowSpeed's might actually be genuine, and theirs is just fake. I think that's actually iShowSpeed's personality.
You think so?
I think so.
Who's just like that, though?
I think he's like that.
You think he's just like that?
Yeah. Did you see he raced the fastest man in the world? It was like a close race.
I did see something like that, yeah.
Dude, he is actually fast.
I could beat him in a race. I just have to like stretch really good. That was pretty crazy, though.
Yeah, he said he's never lost a race.
And it was close, dude. He raced, didn't he race Ronaldo? No. He raced some other famous guy, too, and beat him.
I think he raced Tyreek Hill, maybe. That's like the fastest football player in the NFL.
Was it the running back?
I think he's a wide receiver, maybe.
I remember there was one of those that blew up pretty big. Respect to him.
Who has...
I just find people like that annoying.
Is that empty?
Yeah. Oh, you got a little trash can back there. Thank you. So who do you think your favorite streamer is? Like if you're just...
Honestly, I really don't watch streamers.
No?
I don't. I do personally stream, but I don't watch them.
I think watching streamers is a bit boring.
Yeah, fair enough.
There was one guy on Twitch that I found that I liked. He was streaming whenever I was available or had the chance. I would actually watch the stream the whole way and like interact or whatever. And then after like 4 or 5 streams, he stopped.
Oh.
And he hasn't streamed in like 2 months.
Dang. Was it like a smaller streamer?
I don't know. I don't really know what constitutes a big or small streamer on Twitch. Like what 100,000 on YouTube has kind of been my like, okay, that's when it's
it's
you're
starting
doing
to get
it.
big.
But
That's when the exponential curve starts going up.
I don't know what the equivalent to that on Twitch would be.
I do have to say that, dude, streaming, and because at the start it was really slow for me, but dude, I'm starting to see it curve up just a little bit.
Oh shoot, really?
Like, I'm consistently getting 4+ new followers every stream now. I've almost got enough to become an affiliate, and
So what I'm hearing is I need to stream with you.
I'm on Twitch. You're on YouTube.
I'm stream on Twitch. I'll make it. Oh, it's the first thing that pulls up on Twitch.
Oh,
She must have a great personality.
I bet she does.
I bet she's got an amazing personality. But dang, good job.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna have to be a little leech off.
and dude, it's cool because at the start, it was just people that I knew that were watching me. And now there's this one guy specifically. I think his name's like Hobo Toik or something. And he's came into my stream multiple times, and then one day I was like, dude, I still don't know who you are. I was like, who are you? I was like, he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, I mean, you got to be somebody I know, right? You're in like every stream. He's like, no, dude, I just happened to come across you, and I think you're really entertaining. I was like, dude, that actually means so much to me. That is awesome.
The first person outside to. Oh yeah, that must be really nice. I need to stream more. I haven't done anything in a while. Are you ever going to do videos? I know it's a lot more effort. But
it is a lot more effort. Respect to anybody who spends time editing video. Like, I mean, I could do a lot less as far as video editing goes. And my thing is, if I'm going to spend time making a video, me personally, I want to make it as good as I can. I want to make, in my eyes, the best video I can.
The best.
And for me, that requires a lot of work. Because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. And I want it to be the best that it can be. So there's a video that I started editing, and I've got it's a Siege video. I've got maybe 5 minutes edited, or like, there's 5 minutes of video ready to go. But it's honestly just so much work that I just keep putting it off more and more. I don't think I can open it on... I might be able to open it on here. No, I probably can't, actually.
And I feel like with videos, the tricky thing to do is like, what's funny? When you're watching your own self talk and
So it's not a funny video.
do whatever.
It's not.
But then how do you know what's like cool?
'Cause-
Like if you do a kill and you're like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How do you know if like other people think it's cool? Or
Because
do you
I
just
think it's cool. If I think it's cool, I know somebody else out there does as well.
do you ever feel like it's just not cool enough?
Sometimes I think it's cool in the moment, and I watch it back, and I'm like, oh, that really wasn't.
You're like that
crazy.
wasn't that bad. Yeah.
But yeah, most of it's like clutching. Like the whole concept behind the video is the very first clip. It's me in a 1v5 situation, which is the worst situation you can be in that game, and I get it down to the 1v1 at the end, and I lose because I ran out of time because I had a diffuser down, and then. That's like the first clip, and then every clip after that is me clutching myself versus however many people on the opposition. And that's like the idea behind the video. And it's like a bassy EDM song, and like the kills are on beat, and
So this is like a 2012 video.
it might be, I don't know.
You don't remember like the 2012 Call of Duty videos?
No. I would assume it's probably what you're describing though.
Yeah, and then they do like a trick shot or something, and then they got like the.
Oh yeah, it's something like
Yeah.
that. It's kind of like that, yeah. But
Hell yeah.
it is actually such a sick video. I just cannot make myself go back and keep editing it. It is actually so painful for me.
It's that bad? I've never tried editing a video, so I can't really say much.
Don't get me wrong. I could easily just throw clip after clip after clip, not put any music behind it, and that would be an easy video out. No problem. I could do that in probably 30 minutes or an hour or less comfortably. And, that'd be no problem. Dude, I've spent hours on this video.
Just trying to get the right music and to sync it up. And
I've got the music. It's syncing it up. Syncing it up is probably one of the hardest parts.
get the bass drop right.
Yes, getting the bass drop right. And Yeah, it's honestly just a lot of work to try to get it all lined up, and because then you gotta find your clip, you gotta cut the clip, and then you have to make the clip line up with the music, and yeah, it's just a lot. Which I'm making it harder than it needs to be.
Could you use AI to do that?
Probably, but I'm not that familiar with using AI for video editing.
Okay.
I've only made music with AI.
Because I was gonna say you've made some pretty cool songs with it.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you've actually been getting into that.
I haven't messed with a lot of AI bots, but
Because there's a lot of them out there, and they're pretty useful.
Maybe I should look into that.
Look into one to see if you can, because it might even just give you music too to go with it, and then automatically sync it.
Yeah.
Then boom.
That would be pretty sick.
That's most of it done.
That's what I should start looking into.
Make it easier. Did you ever see if, like, with those AI songs, did you ever look into if you own that or something?
No, I didn't. I'm going to do that right now, actually.
Because that is something, I don't know. I mean, because who gets the idea for it? The person that wrote the algorithm for the AI, or does the AI get to copy strike you? Because it created the music.
Oh. So, if you buy their Pro or Premier plan when the song was created, then you're the owner. If you use the free version, then they own it.
And I take it you use the free version?
I use the free version. And dude, the free version's kind of annoying to use because... So normally I make the lyrics and then I make it in a whole bunch of different versions of genres, right? A whole bunch of different genres. Well, every time you create the song in a genre, it costs 10 credits. And you get 50 credits. So what I end up doing is I have like 8 accounts set up on this website. So I'll just copy the whole lyrics, and as soon as I run out of credits, I open a new account and paste the lyrics and then keep making genres of the same song again.
Instead of just paying
paying for the account, yeah.
How much is it for the account?
I don't know. I haven't even looked.
You haven't even looked at it.
It's not worth it to me.
It's easier to just keep making new accounts and then copy and pasting.
I'm not going to make money off of it. It's hard for me to spend money on something.
But you could make money off of it. You could make us a SunnySide podcast song. So we have like an intro music and then like an outro music.
I actually could.
You could.
That. You might have sold me.
And then whenever you do your streams, if you have like a pre-stream or something. Yeah. Do you ever do like a blank screen or something that's like coming up for the stream? While you're like doing whatever, because then you could do that, and you could put your music there too, and put it on Spotify. So people watch the stream, they hear your music, gives you some time to set up. They go, "Damn, that's a good song. Yeah. I need to check that out on Spotify." Like that, put it in their playlist. Boom.
I'm gonna do that.
I got you.
And then, because Klingel mentioned that he's already paid for a distributor for music, so literally all I have to do is he said I could just make an account and use the same distributor. I don't have to pay for it. I can just upload stuff on Spotify.
Why don't we do that with the podcast?
He said it doesn't do it with podcasts. It only does it with music. I guess it's because it's too long of an audio clip.
And video.
And video.
That is.
And video.
I forgot about that. That's oh yeah.
Dude, these files are big.
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah.
Because whenever I didn't look at the size of the file whenever I recorded them together, like I did on the last one when it was solo. But normally, just the phone file, whenever I record one of these, it's like a 30 gig file. Yeah.
So I take it you delete the podcast off your phone as soon as you...
Oh yeah, dude. Google's been on my... I forgot to delete 2 of them, and Google's been on my ass. They're like, you're going to stop receiving emails by this date because you've ran out of storage. Because I guess I need to disable it. My phone automatically uploads any videos or pictures that I take. It automatically uploads it to the cloud. And I ran out of cloud storage, so it's like, yeah, you're not even going to receive emails now.
Can you get unlimited cloud storage?
You can you can pay for more cloud storage.
But can you just get unlimited?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Because that'd be pretty cool. You get the unlimited, and then you're just filling it up every week. Eventually, Google's going to get pissed.
Yeah.
I don't think they plan on people to...
But you're going to pay for it, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they won't be that mad as long as you're filling up their pockets.
Well, okay. That's true. Yeah. You need to get like a real cheap deal on it somehow.
Yeah.
We need to do some in real life videos. I might even be willing to try to edit it or put it together, or like just set up the whole video.
What kind of ideas you got?
Obviously, there's like fear pong. I've thought about doing.
What's fear pong?
It's like beer pong, but with other challenges.
Okay.
So like you throw it in the cup of water, not beer, and then it would be like do this challenge or you got to take a drink.
Okay.
And then you got to go through and try to clear them that way, where you'll have safe cups, reward cups, stuff like that.
We could definitely do that here.
I thought, that'd be pretty cool. And if we could do 2-on-2,
yeah.
I'd love to do like a rap battle or like a
we could definitely
something
do
like that.
Too.
Like
I was thinking we could do a one day we could have set up in twos and have each of us make an AI song.
Like an
See
AI
which one
diss,
comes out better,
or just make a song.
Yeah. See who makes the better song.
Would we just like sit here then and then?
I'm not sure
Because I don't know what the best way to do that would be.
I don't either, honestly. It was just an idea that I had.
Because you want to give people time.
Because that's not going to be a podcast.
Yeah. See, I just feel like if we do real videos, there's more we could do, and then we could do like athletic stuff because the soccer field is right there.
Yeah. Literally everything is right there.
Tennis, soccer. I don't know. There's that little athletic area. I don't know. Do
there's
something
tennis,
there.
soccer, basketball. There's a track. There's a swimming pool.
We could do like an Olympics video where it's literally just us like racing and then tennis and then
that would be pretty cool, actually.
little competitions.
That would be really cool.
Little medal. See, it's just stuff like that we can't really do while live streaming. It doesn't work, but
actually we could do it live streaming.
We could. The Olympics live.
The live Olympics, yes.
How do we do that?
I can just do it on my phone.
And then just carry the phone around to different...
Well, I can use that tripod. Because that also works as a selfie stick.
Well, I'm just thinking if we're moving around the park, then you're just going to be carrying the tripod live while we're just... I kind of like it. We'll make it like seem all professional, get somebody in like a suit talking to the tripod, and then just walk over. Yes!
Mason in a suit.
And then whenever it's done, he'll just be like, okay, pick up the tripod, camera facing towards him the whole time as he's walking to the next one. And then he can set it up and then just kind of... And we're back!
Yo, Mason would be so funny for that.
I thought we were supposed to get him and Matthew on again here soon.
Yeah, we will. Matthew's going to Alabama soon. I don't know what the date is. We need to catch him before he goes to Alabama if we can.
We need him, Mason, and Sean. Sean's supposed to be here today, but...
It happens.
It happens. There was already some scheduling conflicts with today's.
Yeah.
A little bit later than... I kind of like it later, though.
I do, too. Honestly.
I don't feel nearly as tired.
Yeah, because normally I stay up late. That's why I slept in so late. I think I stayed up till like 5 a.m. or something.
Nah, I don't blame you. I woke up, it was like 11:30 or 40 or something, and I looked over and I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, I missed the podcast. Okay, went back to bed.
I woke up, I set an alarm on my phone, and I was like, that's when I texted in there, I was like, hey, you guys just want to do it a little later?
Like, absolutely.
Like, I don't want to be the reason it's held up, but at the same time, I'm not complaining at all if we do it later. I stayed up way too late.
The only thing is, I think if we do it later, I don't know if we're going to be able to get PD in the future. Because he usually tries to do... Well, maybe for this next month. But I know he usually tries to get some stuff done on Sundays.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, now he's off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so he doesn't have to get all this stuff done on Sunday now.
That is true. Oh, I used to have 4-day weekends. 4-day weekends.
3-day.
4-day weeks, 3-day weekends.
Yeah.
Dude. We had to get rid of it because the other team couldn't keep up.
Oh.
They couldn't do 410s, therefore we couldn't do 410s.
That's lame.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Absolutely. Which, I mean, I get more hours anyways.
Oh,
but
whatever works.
Because the problem is I never wanted to work on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was my off day.
Yeah.
But then you're working 10 hours throughout the week, and you're not staying late on a 10-hour day unless... Or at least we weren't. We just didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Because you work 10 hours that day.
That's a long day.
Yeah. But then you got the half hour taken out for lunch. So really at the end of the week, you were only getting like 38 and a half hours. Or whatever that math is.
37 and a half.
37 and a half hours. But now, because I work 9 hours when it's supposed to be 8s. So 45, get 41 and a half, 42 and a half, whatever. So I'm getting overtime every week.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty nice.
It's a lot better.
And now soon, overtime's not going to get taxed.
Please, for the love of God. He's not in office yet, unfortunately.
I think they're transitioning, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, because He talked to Biden already, and they did that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And January 6th, he gets inaugurated. But unfortunately, there's a lot that can happen within that time period.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed.
I think it's so great. I don't care if J.D. Vance is the vice president. I'm pretty sure Elon Musk is Trump's right-hand man right now.
He said he was going to make him the head of
He's
government efficiency or something.
The Department of Government Efficiency. It's Doge. Department of Government Efficiency. It's Doge.
Elon Musk is the head.
Yes. Yeah, his goal is to cut government spending and to make the government work better.
I mean, he's making X run off of...
Yeah, I mean, dude, X runs, I think it was a third of the amount of staff that they used to. I am sure the government is in the exact same situation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The government's it's like the biggest employer in America. The government supplies like 40 to 50% of all the jobs.
Yeah.
Imagine how many the DMV.
Oh.
Let's make the DMV more efficient.
That would be amazing.
That's
probably last on their list, though, honestly.
But it shouldn't be.
Did I blink or did the lights flicker? I might have did a slow blink.
I think you blinked.
Okay.
The light seems dim, though.
Oh.
Is it dimmer than it usually is? Or is it just less sunny out than it usually is?
Probably that. Does that make it better?
Not really, because now there's just a blinding square in my eyes. Or rectangle, sorry, not a square. This is the SunnySide podcast. Where's the sun?
How about that?
I also noticed you didn't cut in the edit that Zach wanted, or the introduction. You remember when we were sitting around and...
It got cut out.
Oh, that was one of the parts
it.
that got... Oh,
I know. I was looking for it. We lost it.
I was devastated.
I know.
Oh, no. We tried so hard for that.
I know. We lost it. We lost a lot of footage, honestly.
Because the podcast was an hour and a half.
Yeah, we probably recorded for 2.5.
It was almost 3 hours, I think. It
Yeah.
was... Because at one point we were like, okay, wrapping it up. And then somebody, I think it was Mason, just kept it going. And then we went for like another 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Honestly, I did that to Peter on the Halloween special, but I did that intentionally. Because he was like, he mentioned a vape break, and we were like, I don't know, I think we were like just past an hour in, and I just kept talking. I was
Just
like, no,
keep
we're not
going.
taking a vape break.
Just get it done with. Oh, I wish I could have been there for the hall. I could just dress up, couldn't I?
I mean, yeah, we could do what Mason's idea was and dress up for Thanksgiving.
I do like that. When's Thanksgiving?
I think it's
Next week?
Thursday. Yeah.
Wait, as in like this upcoming Thursday or the following Thursday? Following Thursday.
Okay, this
So
is
it's not
Thursday.
this week. It's
Okay.
next week.
We could.
I want to be a turkey.
Yeah, I could.
I
I knew
like
you were
dressing
going to
as a
be a turkey.
I'm just a silly little turkey.
I can be a Native American. I'll show up with that shirt
You
on.
want to eat me?
Yes.
Oh, Petey's a pilgrim for sure. He's from Pennsylvania.
Definitely a pilgrim. Klingle, I think. That
Klingle's
could go
a-
either way.
I feel like we should have Klingle be a Viking.
A vi-
Like we're all doing this and he just shows up like, oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
I don't know, because whenever we mentioned it before, though, Klingle acted like, no, I'm not dressing up.
He doesn't want to dress up?
We might be able to convince him. but
We can convince him, I think.
If we do that, we got to bring Mason back and let him. He's definitely going to be a turkey.
Me and him can be turkeys.
Yes. That'd be so funny.
I'll be a baby turkey. No. Mason's a Tom, for sure. Absolutely. Mason's a
definitely
Tom.
And
I'll
you're
be
a
his hen.
You're his Heather.
No, I'm Kyle's Heather.
Oh,
Don't disrespect.
my bad.
I'm a crack hoe, but I'm loyal. Just because I don't love my son doesn't mean I don't love my husband.
I need the lore to this one day. This sounds like there's a big backstory to this.
Honestly, I'm lost on most of it.
Yeah.
Because I kind of...
Have you ever watched Ricky Stenicki?
No, I have not. Is he the one that...
It's a John Cena movie. Recent.
no.
It's funny. It's a new movie that's actually funny. But essentially, John Cena is like this basically drug addict that's trying to make it in the music by making essentially sex parodies of current songs. And then these guys are like, oh, we need an actor. Because they've been playing this... They've had this guy, Ricky Stenicki, and that's how they get away with doing stuff. That's how they get away from their wives. They're like, oh, Ricky Stenicki's in the hospital with cancer. We need to be gone this weekend. And they'll go out and do something. And then one day they're like, oh, we want to meet Ricky. So that's when John Cena comes in and plays Ricky Stenicki. Anyways.
So they get a drug addict to play their friend?
Yeah. He acts as their friend. Because they have this whole, like, I think they call it the Bible or something. And it's literally just every single situation Ricky Stenicki's been in. Any time that they've even mentioned his name, they keep record of it. And they gave that book to him, and he read the whole book, and then he was that character.
He was Ricky Stenicki.
He was Ricky Stenicki. And he got upset if they called him by his actual name. I don't remember what it was, but it's a pretty funny movie. It's worth a watch.
That sounds pretty awesome.
It is.
I don't understand how John Cena acts, though.
What do you mean?
Like, the people that work with him, do they just, like, stare where they think he is? Because, like, they just hear a voice talking.
I can see his clothes.
You think so?
The problem with WWE was he was only wearing shorts, so it's kind of it's more difficult to notice
so
a
it was
shorts
harder.
versus a white suit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they ever, like, put a mask on his face so they can actually, like, see where his eyes are so they look at him? Because you can see his clothes, but I can't see your face.
Yeah, that's true. I guess they could probably just assume they're like, his head's probably somewhere over here.
Well, that's why in Peacemaker, he's got the helmet with the eye holes.
I haven't seen Peacemaker.
He wears that. Do you know anything about Peacemaker? Basically, his thing is he will do whatever it takes to bring peace, even if it means killing everybody.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
There will be world peace,
fun.
though. Yeah. It's from what I've seen, it's not too bad. I haven't actually sat down and watched it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's got a silver helmet with eye holes there, so they know where he is when they're doing shoots.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to do something to see him.
do you think his wife is sad that she can't
Does
see
he
her
have
husband?
a wife?
I would imagine, probably.
He probably does have a wife. Maybe she's happy.
Maybe she loves that she can't see him.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, you could look like Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Or, if she's really lucky, could look like Sonny Slime himself.
No, she's not that lucky.
Where did you get... Is Sonny Slime the... Where'd you get that slime?
I paid somebody like $5 to make me a picture.
And the slime's name is Sonny?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Sonny was my name before the slime.
But that's kind of what I always thought, because it's Sonny Slime. So I thought, like, because you're Sonny, and then there's, like, the slime that's Sonny.
Yeah.
Sonny, yeah.
Yeah, really that whole name originated from Donovan.
Yeah, how did that... Did he mean it Sonny as in S-U-N or S-O-N?
Yes, S-U. So, he started calling me that in, like, dude, I was probably 17 when he started calling me that. So, that was like 6 years ago.
You met him at McDonald's, right?
Yeah, I did. And he started calling me Sonny because he said, and I asked him why one day, because he kept calling me Sonny, and I just went with it. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I kind of like the name. And he said it was because I light up the room every time I came into work.
Aww.
And then later, probably 3 years ago, he started, was whenever he started getting into Rocket League, really. And his thing was, it was like Slimy Goofy, Slimy Chef, Slimy, I don't know what, that was whenever like, What Up Slime was like a thing.
What up? Oh, yeah, what the heck
was like
is
a
that?
thing, yeah. Well, that's like, well, no, Slime is like, that's like your brother, your bro.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Like, where did that come from?
I have no idea. I think that's what YSL is.
YSL?
Yeah, that's like Gunna and what's his name? Oh, not this. What's the guy who's going to jail? The guy who was friends with Gunna? I can't remember his name. He's also a rapper.
There's a lot of rappers going to jail.
Him, Lil Baby, and Gunna were all buddies. But basically, Gunna and this guy got hit with racketeering charges, and everybody's pretty sure Gunna snitched. Because he got out scot-free. And this guy's still on trial. Young Thug. Let's see. YSL is... Oh, it's Young Stoner Life. Never mind. I don't remember. Somebody started calling things slime. Maybe it was Young YNW Melly. I don't remember. But
So basically, some rapper just started saying it,
yeah.
and then it was cool.
Yeah, pretty much. And
I wish I had that sort of influence over people.
And then eventually, Donnie kept using the slimy name, so I was like, I want to put slime in my name. So I was like, Slimy Sunny doesn't sound good, but Sunny Slime,
Sunny Slime.
that sounds good. It's got a good ring to it. But recently I've been thinking of maybe getting rid of the slime and just having the name of Sunny. Maybe keep the slime as like the picture, but the name just be Sunny. What are your thoughts?
I feel like Sunny's just not... I don't know.
The name, so my perspective is the name looks cleaner, but it's not as unique.
Yeah. And it doesn't quite... I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have like that extra to it.
Yeah.
Because, hey guys, it's Sunny. Hey guys, it's Sunny Slime.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Sunny Slime, this is just what makes sense in my head. Sunny would be more of an adult channel. Mm-hmm. Sunny Slime is more of like a family-friendly whatever channel.
I don't think my channel's family-friendly.
No, not really. Not if I've got anything to do about it.
Yeah. Or the wise quotes. I said the wise quotes would be a monthly thing. I went over them in my solo podcast.
Oh, you did?
I did at the end.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I said in the description, it starts off slow and it ramps up because at the end of it, I'm like going through my music that I made on the bot, and which I guess is actually illegal now that I know this. But, and then the wise quotes after that is what I think that's what I ended on, was the wise quotes. But
you're gonna get us copy struck.
I can't wait. It's not like we're making money off that podcast anyways.
No, that's fair. But then we get a strike, and then if you get 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll just make a new one.
But we forgot how many subscribers we got? Oh, you don't have
it's like 30, I think. Well, let's pull it up, Jamie.
Nick, pull it up. Where is it? SunnySide.
25.
All of you that are subscribed to my channel, you gotta subscribe to this one. I don't think that's how it works. I got 38.
Dang.
I got 48 videos.
Dang.
Oh, never mind.
And I think I've got close to 40 followers on Twitch now.
Close to 40?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Wait, did you play with Zane with us on Among Us? The European guy? I don't remember if you were there.
Zane. I don't think so.
So we picked up a new guy for Among Us, and he's actually good at it. So,
is he?
Yeah, but he's European.
So he dies first.
No.
He's good and European.
Yeah. Dude, I guess I didn't tell you how to stream Sniper, too.
Oh, was that the... We played one game and a guy joined without a mic?
No. This was...
No?
Oh, you're talking about the Danish, or the Welsh guy.
Welsh something.
Yeah. He was literally like Welsh guy or something. But anyways, yeah, so I was streaming Among Us, and, I was like, play Among Us with us, and that's... So this guy joined off the stream. That's cool, no problem. And, dude, he, followed me every single round. Whether I was imposter, he was imposter, he followed me, right? Actually, whenever I was imposter, he didn't follow me. And...
Okay.
Yeah. So, there's one time before, I killed this guy, right? And we were on the mushroom map, and this guy was all the way up in dropship. And I killed him up there, and then shifted into somebody else and walked out. And he's like, no, he walked up there. He said, I saw you follow him up there, and I saw you shift into this other guy. I was like, dude, nobody's around me. I was like, there is no way you knew, especially with 0.5 night vision. It's like, there is no possible way you knew. And so later, a similar situation happens on Skeld, where I killed somebody in electrical, ran out, and he came, because I'm the Phantom this time.
Oh,
so
shoot.
I'm invisible, going out of electrical, go through stores, going to shields, and I see him, literally O2's going off, and he's running straight to where the body is. And he said, Sonny, I know you were in electrical. I put a tracker on you. It's like, I'm not even in electrical right now. And I was like, when did you put a tracker on me? I haven't seen you the entire game. I know you didn't put a tracker on me. I was like, you're definitely stream sniping me. He's like, no, I'm not. And he started sharing his screen. He's like, it's not even on my screen. Well, on Twitch, you can look at the viewer list of who's watching your stream. I was like, you were in the viewer list. I know you're watching the stream.
Busted.
Yeah,
so banned?
Yeah, he got,
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, kicked, removed from the lobby. Yeah.
That's the problem with streaming Among Us. That's you got to hide your code. I don't think
I did do that now.
You do that now. Okay.
Ever since the Welsh dude joined, I started doing that.
If somebody wants to join, then you got to send them to the Discord and have them come in and do it the proper way.
Yeah, every time. So
You lose a viewer, but hey, you get somebody else to play Among Us with.
Yep.
And
And
they'll
in
probably watch
return,
other
I
ones.
think that'll end up gaining a viewer.
Oh,
because
yeah.
now it's somebody who actually knows me, and I think that's more likely they're actually going to watch.
When you're rich and famous, don't forget about us. Because
Yeah,
we're going to
no,
be...
the boys are coming up with me.
Okay. I need to start streaming more. You know what? I'm streaming tonight. If we do Among Us, I'll stream.
See, I was in this mindset where I didn't want to stream if I wasn't going to be like playing for a long period of time. But now I'm like, it doesn't really matter. I might as well just stream.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my thing too. Or sometimes I've been playing Baldur's Gate again, so I'll be playing that, and unless you stream the whole thing, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
People just don't really get what's going on, and people don't want to watch Baldur's Gate. At least, I don't know.
I mean, that's like D&D, isn't it? Kind of.
Yeah, it's D&D.
That's
and
the way it
mine.
was described to me, because there's a Sleep, one of the guys we play Among Us with, he plays Baldur's Gate. Him and his friends, they have like a weekly date and time that they play it.
That's kind of what we do. We try to play it. Mondays is a good one, but it's basically D&D. There's quite a few differences if you actually know Dungeons and Dragons, but it's close enough that it's basically the same.
To the layman.
Yeah, to the layman. Yeah, if you like D&D, you should play it, but I don't know how much you... It's a long game.
Yeah.
It's very tedious.
Yeah, Sleep said he's like, yeah, a good session will probably take 3 months.
Yeah. We did one playthrough, and this was with a guy that's already played the game multiple times and knows what's going on, and it took us like 96 hours.
Yeah.
No. It was 70 hours for that one, 96 because I had another one going on.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that one campaign was like 70-something hours.
Yeah, that's a lot.
With somebody knowing what they're doing and breezing through it.
So,
Yeah. 2 hours a day or a couple hours a day, that's months. And when I did my Baldur's Gate video, I did one little bit where we fought a boss in there that was pretty tricky. And my buddy used his cheat method of blow everything up. Because you can just place oil barrels. So while I'm talking to the people, he's just running around. Because I got him frozen in dialogue so they're not attacking. Places a bunch of explosive barrels around that he's kept in his inventory.
That's funny.
And then just blows them all up. I don't know where my videos are. But I know it didn't do great. And I did Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Didn't do great. I don't know. I need to get on Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
How do I make a Twitch account?
It's not hard.
I guess I've already got one.
Yeah, if you followed me, you have an account. Oh, well, you might not have an account.
No, I do have one because I'm following other people.
So I've got it set up on in the Discord now. If I put a message in the content chat, I don't know if you saw it or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you do have Twitch, yeah, it'll automatic. If you gotta send me your Twitch so I can follow you. And myself and anybody I follow, it'll automatically send a message and alert everybody whenever you go live. And also, I added there's a role now that says there's a We're Live role in the Discord. So anybody that's live and streaming, it'll show you're going to be at the top with a separate role from everyone else. So
if I just start streaming, Discord automatically does that, or I have to do something?
I think you have to link the account to your Discord.
I'm not sure how to do that.
It's not hard.
We could figure that out later.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not a... We won't bore you with that, but...
Which I plan on streaming on other platforms soon, too. I just need to set it up. Because apparently TikTok's really good to stream games on.
TikTok gets you a lot of views. I mean, a lot of them are not great views, but it's a good way just to get it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get a lot of kids.
There was a guy that... there was a guy that I watched stream recently that Again, I normally don't watch people stream, but he... I guess he was streaming on... I was watching him on YouTube. Apparently he's also streaming on TikTok, because... That's how he brought his viewers in. He was like, hey guys, by the way, everybody who's watching from TikTok, go see me on YouTube. That was you can watch it in full screen. And that was his way of bringing people
Okay.
over. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
But
I refuse to download TikTok.
Yeah, that was my stance for a very long time. But if I have it on my computer, I don't think that's that bad. I'm not going to use it other than streaming.
Just don't fall into the trap.
Oh, I definitely won't. I despise TikTok. I've never actually downloaded it.
Then
I've never had it before.
Oh, so you haven't downloaded it yet, but you're thinking about doing that to stream on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No, I'm going to download it to stream on.
If you download it, you're going to start renegading out of control. It's a
I have
slippery
zero
slope.
self-control, you're right.
It is a slippery... It's
zero
not about
self-control.
self-control. As soon as you click create on a TikTok account, China owns your soul.
Oh!
It says so in the terms of service. Probably. I don't know. Nobody reads terms of
I'll
service.
just get it on my laptop then.
So then you can break the laptop.
Yeah, I don't need the laptop.
You're going to infect a laptop with TikTok?
Yeah, that's okay. It's better on my computer.
You poor... Well, yeah. Okay, that's fair. There was somebody who was reading through... I think it was Joe Rogan even.
It was, yeah.
Reading through it, and it was like, yeah, it
They
gets
have a
all
lot
of the
of-
access to everything on your computer.
Yeah.
And anything that's connected to your home network.
Oh, well, I'm sure one way or if somebody really wanted that information, I'm sure they could get it anyway.
No, absolutely.
So.
But it's the fact that TikTok is openly owned by the Chinese government. And it straight up says that we will take every... 'Cause it's Google, yes, we know that they take it and they sell it and do whatever. They don't really just say it as blatantly as TikTok does. They make it a little bit harder to find that out.
Well, in my eyes, I think that makes them more trustworthy because they're more open and honest about it. They don't try to hide it.
That's a good point.
They're not sneaky about it. They're just like, yeah, we do it. You can use it or you don't.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
The people use it anyways.
Yeah.
Then there's also the whole thing about Chinese TikTok. The algorithm kind of
apparently it's very
forces
different.
education.
Yeah, it's very different.
Like, they don't get the dancing videos and whatever
Yeah.
nearly as much.
Yeah.
Because and then they make our algorithm like that.
Well, I'm sure also that content, that style of content's also...
Cultural.
Yeah, because I'm sure Americans produce more of that content than people in China do. So that's probably why it seems that way on the algorithm, I would think. Because it's like, oh, your friends are posting this content. You should watch this content. And then since you watch that content, they're like, oh, you like that content. We're going to show you more of it.
That's an interesting way to think about it. So maybe China's not that bad. Maybe TikTok's perfectly innocent. It's just that the American people are stupid.
Yeah, I think that's more likely to be the case.
Are you telling me Americans are idiots?
Yes.
Yeah, that's... What percentage of Americans would you say just are dumb? They're just not intelligent people. We're not talking like, but like just not smart people. I gotta say it's at least 60%.
No, I don't think it's that high.
Hold on, actually, I can tell you.
What's considered dumb? Like, are we going based off IQ?
We're talking about a person that just low common sense, low awareness of what's going on.
See, okay, so let me give you this example. I have a cousin, right? Zero common sense, zero situational awareness. But at school, she's a genius. Like, skip grades.
I'm not talking school
early.
smarts. School smarts does not make a smart person. It means you can remember things that are read and told.
She is smart. She just doesn't have common sense.
But common sense is kind of...
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think those are different.
Is it like a street smart, book smart thing? Would common sense be considered like street smart, more real world knowledge?
I think common sense is as simple as the way most people think. That's what I think of common sense as.
It's like the average thought of something.
Yeah, it's what most people would think. I don't think she thinks in the way that most people do, but that doesn't mean she's dumb.
See, common sense is also like, don't touch something hot because it'll burn you. Don't listen to some random stranger who offers you candy in a van.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. So I guess common sense, that's kind of a wide and vague...
It is.
I guess
because if you were never raised to think that, hey, getting candy from a stranger is bad, then that thought would never go through your mind.
Then I guess that doesn't make you stupid, it's just ignorance.
Yeah.
So how would you measure intelligence? How would you measure intelligence?
I don't like to measure intelligence because I believe...
But there are dumb people.
Without a doubt, there are dumb people.
So there's some way to measure.
I would say at least 90% of the population, even though they may seem stupid in what and things that most people can understand, I guarantee you there's something that they're really good and knowledgeable about.
But does being knowledgeable in one thing make you smart?
In that category.
Because a fish knows how to
Do
swim.
you think everybody on Jeopardy's smart? Or they just know random facts?
Well, most of them are like professors or teachers or something like that, aren't they?
Are all professors smart?
I would have to imagine you'd need to be.
Are they smart or educated? Because there are smart people who aren't educated.
And there's educated people that aren't smart.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
It is.
Ooh. Okay. If you can win at Jeopardy, you're smart. If you know Basic Edition, you're smart. Those are my...
So if you can win Jeopardy and you know Basic Edition,
yes,
then you're smart. Okay.
Jeopardy's the first trial. We see if they can win a round of that. And then if they can do Basic Edition,
Then
they're good.
smart.
But they got to do it like quick Basic Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Not like write it out. And it sounds easy, right? Nick, what's 37 plus 62?
99?
Took too long.
What?
You didn't do it quick enough.
Alright. You got me.
I'm
I
sorry.
feel like that was pretty quick.
That was pretty quick. That was pretty good. And honestly, I'm not sure what the answer was. I don't remember what the first number I
You
said
said
was.
37 plus 62.
Okay. Yeah, it's 99.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Trying to think. What's another good basis of if someone's smart or not? Like, what's something that you feel like an intellectual person should just be able to do? Like, if you can't do this thing, then you're just dumb. Is there anything?
I don't think there's anything I could say that about. I don't think it's a matter of whether or not you do know how to do it, but more of how quickly can you learn how to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So what's something that if this person just can't learn it? Is there any universal standard, you think, for like, if this person does not meet this qualification, they are just dumb? Or is it completely subjective?
I don't know. I feel like intelligent people can... If they actually focus and care about it, I think intelligent people can learn probably anything quickly. Because there's some people, no matter how much time they spend on something, they just never get good at it.
That's true. They just can't comprehend it.
They can't.
Well,
I hate to use this as an example, but it's the first one that came to mind. Peter has a lot of time in Rainbow Six Siege. He is still almost the lowest rank in the game. I hate to use that as an example, but that's actually the first thing that came to my mind.
I can't say anything. I don't know anything about Siege. I'm sure I would probably be in a worse boat.
It is a lot to pick up.
I'll
just leave it at that.
I don't have the reaction time for Siege.
You don't need a great reaction time.
If somebody starts shooting at me, I don't know what to do, usually.
Shoot back.
But what if, because like Call of Duty, I'll be walking
Siege
this way.
is very different from
Somebody's, well, this is, once again, first example, because it's a shooter game. I'm walking, somebody comes, they see me first, they shoot. Usually I'm dead before I can even react and see where they're at.
So the difference with Siege is, if you're good at identifying sounds, you will know that person is there long before you see them.
I guess that's the other thing. I usually don't play with headphones.
Yeah. Siege, sound is huge on Siege. That might be that's probably the most important aspect of that game is sound.
You think so?
Yes.
Just knowing where people are from the sound.
Yes.
So you need a good set of headphones too.
You know where people are, you know who they are, or you at least have a good idea of who they are. Every gadget has a unique sound. Every gun has a unique sound. So sometimes, literally, there's specific guns. I can hear somebody as soon as action phase happens, the attackers spawn in, right?
Yeah.
And there's these default cameras around the map that you should shoot. And I can hear them shoot from inside the building, in the site, which is usually toward the middle of the building. I can hear somebody shoot as soon as they spawn in and identify who it is based off the sound with their gun.
So you're sweaty.
That is how big sound is in that game.
You're a sweaty tryhard.
I wouldn't even say I'm a tryhard at that game anymore, because there's a specific couple guys who've been playing in my server lately, And dude, they're just trying so hard, and I'm like, guys, why don't you just chill out?
Just have fun.
Yeah, just enjoy it. He's like, I don't play games for enjoyment. I play to win. And I'm like, well, that sucks.
But that's how he enjoys it.
He doesn't have fun. He is not having fun. He says it. He said, I don't enjoy playing this game.
Then why do you play? To win?
To win.
That's... Ooh. I don't know if I want to... I kind of want to get into Siege. I just don't know if I want to get into Siege, because I know it takes a long time. So you got to put hours in.
Yeah, you do have to put hours in. I think... Well, you have to put in a certain amount of hours just to be able to play ranked, the competitive game mode.
I don't know if I want to play ranked.
But to get to that point, like... So, for example, my friend, he's a diamond, basically, which is one of the highest ranks in the game. And he recently had to make a new account because his other one got permabanned. And it took him...
Is that who I think it is?
Sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it took him, I think, 40 hours of actual playing time to get high enough level to play ranked. So...
How much is Siege?
It goes on sale all the time. You could probably find it for less than $10.
Dang, really?
Yeah. And
I thought it was still a pretty...
Are you familiar with the website G2A?
No. That's the... Oh, wait. Is that a...
That's
I think PD's done that.
Yeah. That's
you
where
get
find
keys.
games for cheap.
But are those, like, trustworthy?
Yes. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, here it is for... Okay, maybe not less than $10. Sometimes it goes on sale. Oh, here's the deluxe edition for $12.
Is the deluxe edition worth it?
For $12, yes.
How do you even do something like that?
So this is G2A. All I do, add to cart, pay for it like normal, and it'll give you a... This one is... Oh, this one's a Ubisoft Connect key. So instead of getting it through Steam, you would get it straight through Ubisoft.
So what would I do with the key then? Go to like the Ubisoft store and...
So you go to Ubisoft Connect.
I'd have to make a Ubisoft account, I suppose, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to regardless to play Siege. I don't know if it's gonna... It might load today.
I also want to get into Tom Clancy's Wildlands. I don't know if you cared much about story games at all.
Honestly, I don't.
No? What about a game that's like...
My perspective is
story?
Ubisoft is going out of business and Siege is their only game keeping them alive right now.
You think so?
They actually are. Like, there has been talks about what game are you guys going to play whenever Ubisoft goes out of business? Which I think another game... I think somebody else would buy out Siege if Ubisoft goes out of business.
Who would you want to buy it?
So my first pick would be Steam, although that wouldn't happen because Steam really doesn't own that many games. They just have a library for people. But I think honestly, I think Epic Games.
Epic Games? The people that make Fortnite?
I mean... Oh shit, I'm not logged in.
I think Sony should buy it and put it so it's only on PlayStation.
So I think... No. Actually, next season, it will be officially cross-platform again. Siege will.
That's a horrible idea.
It's not.
You think PlayStation players have an equal advantage as PC players?
They will only get matched with PC lobbies if they're in a squad with a PC player. So if they're
playing with a computer guy, then. Yeah. Well, then what's the point of it being cross-platform, really?
So you still can play with your console friends if they want to play in PC lobbies.
Okay, so it's not like you just hop in ranked as a console player and then you're going to get to PC
Correct.
players. Okay. That's fine then.
Yeah.
Fortnite did that for a little bit. It was just completely open cross-platform.
It's not the move.
It was horrible, dude.
Yeah, and another reason they're doing it is because mouse and keyboards on console is getting increasingly popular. So if Siege detects you're using a mouse and keyboard on a console, you will be put in PC lobbies.
Fortnite did the same thing.
Yeah, so... Which that makes sense.
It does.
I'm sure there's probably a workaround where you could literally queue with your controller on and then plug in your mouse and keyboard after you're in the match, but...
You think so?
I think so. Because if you're in a competitive match in Siege, you can completely close the game. You could restart your console if you wanted to, and then rejoin into that match. So I definitely think people are going to do that.
I thought if you left a Siege match, you got in trouble.
if you leave a siege match and it ends while you're not there, you get in trouble.
Oh.
You can reconnect to that match.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's only for comp also. For casual matches, it's okay to leave. They don't care.
You just do whatever. Okay. Yeah. Well, what would be the benefit of that then? Like, why do they...
So you could...
So you don't sabotage other people's ranks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That would make sense then.
And also, there's a canceling feature too. If somebody leaves in the very start of the match, then it'll pull up a prompt to be like, hey, do you guys want to cancel this match? So you don't mess up other people's ranks.
So then you're not doing like a 4v5 and getting stomped.
Yeah.
That's fair, I guess. I've also thought about getting back into Rocket League, but Rocket League is...
Dude, I've been playing Rocket League lately, and it's fun. Because it's a game that you can play casually or sweaty.
Rocket League is the second ragiest game that I've played.
Really?
Sparking Zero's the first.
Then
to me it was... Because my thing is I really liked Rocket League when I was playing it, so it made it that much more intense. I was passionate about it.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, that was like a good thing. I loved having a game that made me feel that way.
Yeah.
But then it was really annoying being in the lowest rank, trying to build up. Good game, I'm up by 2, I'm feeling great, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Then this guy starts doing backflips and doing trick shots, and he's dribbling the ball across the field.
Do you remember what rank you were when you quit playing?
I ranked up 2 or 3 times. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that was a lot, but...
No, I wasn't too far. Hold on. I want to say like bronze, or it was something brown.
I don't believe you were bronze.
Or
I've
copper.
only ever seen one person ranked in bronze.
Hold on.
Bronze almost doesn't even exist in that game.
Just because it's got to be that bad, or...
Yeah.
I felt like it was brown.
It might have been bronze then. It could be gold. Maybe you thought it was brown.
I don't know. Do you play on controller or on...
Yes.
Okay.
You don't play that game on keyboard and mouse.
Don't play?
Don't play it on keyboard and mouse.
What if I don't have a controller? I need to get
Buy a controller.
I need to get a controller.
Buy a controller. That's.
Do you play on Xbox controller or PlayStation?
I prefer PlayStation controllers, especially the PS5 controller.
I
bought this controller to play Rocket League. Do not play Rocket League with a keyboard and mouse.
No.
Not the move. This one, you can feel. Dude, PS5 controllers are the best.
Ryan's got one, and I played Fortnite on it.
They're
it's so feeling the triggers and everything. It really is cool.
Controller.
And this just feels right. I don't like the way Xbox controllers
where the
feel.
one thumb sticks up to the...
Yes. Yeah, which I grew up on a PlayStation too, mostly.
I grew up on Xbox.
I had an Xbox, but for the longest time I played Xbox 360, but then I played PS3, and I played the fuck out of PS4. So I don't know. PS4 just feels right.
I grew up on the original Xbox.
It just feels good.
And then I went to the Xbox 360, and then it was PlayStation 4, and that was my only time on console. Well, whenever I go to Don's, he has a PS5, and the Xbox S or whatever it is.
Series X, Series S, something like that. I don't even know.
But yeah, don't play Rocket League without a controller. And dude, yeah, if you get in the server, so no matter what rank you are, there's people in the Discord that are your rank on Rocket League. Unless you're like one of the highest ranks in the game.
I started in that one, and then I was somewhere in that one.
Okay,
when
that sounds accurate.
Because that's where I started, and then I ranked up really quick, and I was like, oh, hey, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, I think, so yeah, silver. I don't think I hit gold. Maybe, though.
Dude, I promise you, if you get in like Discord and start playing Rocket League, we will get you better at that game. 100%.
I mean, Rocket League's not expensive either, I don't think.
I can't say you're going to play with me in Rocket League because you probably wouldn't have fun playing with the people I get matched with.
No, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
I'd have to start. And that's, I don't know, that's the other thing.
But there are other people in the Discord that you can play with that are your rank.
But are they kids that are annoying?
Lux isn't annoying, but he is a kid.
You say Lux isn't annoying?
Lux is more annoying in Among Us than any other game.
Okay.
He does not normally act like that.
Literally, since that first game that I played with him, where we were imposters together, and he kind of screwed me there. I was done for anyways.
Yeah.
But he didn't even give me a chance. Kept locking doors so I couldn't call it sabotage.
Oh, that one.
And that pissed me. Literally, every time I was about to click it, he'd close one door. One door. So then I couldn't call lights, I couldn't do O2, I couldn't do anything.
I remember that game because I was the crewmate, and I was like, dude, who the hell is imposter? Because I've never seen somebody use doors this much.
Yes, it's so yeah. And then I got mad at him, and I yelled at him a little bit. Which, I mean, I don't think I was too bad about it.
No.
I felt like it was more funny than anything.
Oh, he's heard worse, trust me.
Yeah. But then ever since then, he's like, it's MrMan. Vote MrMan. It's MrMan. Vote him.
Yeah, I hate when he does that shit.
I'm like, oh my god, fucking stop.
Yeah.
I will say, though, kill list is Gumbo, then you, then Mello, then Petey. And then after that, I don't really care.
It doesn't matter.
But
honestly, I think if me, you, and Gombo are dead as crewmates, or like, if me, you, and Gombo are not there alive as crewmates, but it's toast.
It's not usually good when we're all... It hasn't happened often. Usually somebody puts out a good sus or is the imposter.
Yeah.
But I will say... I don't know if I should say it.
Do it.
Petey kind of throws.
Yeah, he does.
Like, he doesn't watch the podcast.
No, definitely not this far in.
But I love you, buddy. You self-report a lot, and it makes you extremely untrustworthy.
Yep. Which he's actually calmed down on that lately.
Has he?
Yeah,
I haven't.
he has.
I've missed the last couple.
Like
I just couldn't ever trust him.
That might be a self-report, but if you do it like every now and again, it's not. You can get away with it pretty well. But
when you do it like 3 times in a game,
you're gonna get called out every time you report a body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Gumbo gets really see, and he's a hard one too because sometimes. He's crewmate and he gets called imposter and then he gets really mad.
Yeah.
And then he's imposter and he gets called imposter and he gets really mad. Mm. Or he's a crewmate and he gets called a crewmate and then he gets really mad. He just gets angry.
Yeah, he does.
And defensive.
He said he takes that game more seriously than any other game.
Yeah, I would believe it.
Yeah.
It's which I will say he does lead more. Like during a meeting, he will lead more if he's an imposter and he just killed. Mm-hmm. If he's an imposter and he didn't get the last I could be wrong, but just from what I've seen, if he didn't get the kill as imposter, he'll be really quiet. Or if he's in crewmate with any amount of information, he'll start trying to take control too.
Yeah, he will.
So if he's being real quiet, it's something to consider.
Mm-hmm. And that European guy Zane that started playing with us, he's pretty good. So Zane's good, Rico's good. Dude, sometimes I act sus as imposter, but I don't even know what I'm doing to act sus. I think it just happens to be that I'm not with the group.
That's it. It's like, I haven't seen Sunny. I have no information on what's going on here. And guess what? 70% of the time, I'm right.
Yeah. I need to be with people more when I'm imposter.
You got to be around, sneak off, but then it gets really hard because people are like, well, then where'd you go? Mm-hmm. What happened? And it's difficult. Dude, sometimes that game will get me shaken. I'll pull off like a risky kill or something, and I'm like, and then the button gets called, I'm like, fuck. Where was I? Yeah.
Dude, I hate being imposter with Lux, because I'll kill somebody and Lux will come up and report it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Who do you think the worst imposter is? You think it's Lux? Because I don't think he's too bad.
I don't think he's the worst.
No. I haven't seen Zach be imposter yet.
Zach just sold his PC. He won't be playing for a while. Actually, he might join on his phone. But
that's sad.
Honestly, I think Matthew's not a good imposter.
That's Key Smash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a good imposter.
That's a good one. Sleep.
Sleep does pretty well, actually.
I played with him, I think it was like the first time he played or something, so I guess it's not.
Yeah, that was the first time he played.
And I haven't played with him since, now that I'm thinking about it. I think he hopped in once or twice.
The last time we played, he was there. Dude, Gombo got imposter almost every single game last time. It was so obnoxious.
He did that. There was another time. I played a couple of weeks ago, and you guys were... Maybe not a couple weeks. I played a while ago, and you guys were saying the same thing, that he just kept getting it over and over again.
Yeah. But yeah, and Sleep got it a few times that day, too. But... Sleep sometimes plays with his face cam on, and I can read his face sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, Sleep's it. I'm like, Sleep's definitely at this time, and the next time I'm like, no way, it's Sleep. I'm pretty sure he just died.
You see, like, the red letters light up on his face at the start of the game, and then a little smile.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Another thing, I know some people play on mobile, but it's mostly PC, right?
Mostly.
Because I think Petey was the only one I knew of that was playing on his phone. And then I know you just said that Zach might be. But
Zach
there's
there's a guy named Junior. He plays on his phone sometimes. There's a few people that play on their phone.
There's I'm sure you've heard of it. It's the Town of Us mod. It adds more roles. So basically everybody could have like a unique role.
I kind of like that.
And it's because Scientist is so boring and stupid. Engineer's kind of cool. You can use event once every 20, 30 seconds.
I like having 2 engineers at 50% because somebody can be imposter and claim it.
Mm-hmm. It makes it more interesting.
It makes it harder.
It does make it a lot harder. But then you could also get like neutral roles. Like, have you heard of the Jester role? That's a big one. Where you try to get voted out. Yeah. I feel like that one would be so much fun with us.
Yeah.
Because everyone would be like, I'm Jester, vote me out, vote me out. Or, there's another one too that I can't think of. But it'd be, dude, we need to get it.
Yeah. So people on phone can't join if it's modded, is that right?
I don't think so. Okay. Because you need to have the mod pack, which I think you can do it through CurseForge, which is the same thing for Minecraft. Yeah. I think we need to give it a shot.
I'm down. I'm definitely down. Because I think the proximity chat mod would be
yes,
great too.
That was the other one I was thinking about.
Yeah, proximity chat would be great.
I don't know how you do that though. Is it just an Among Us mod, or do you have to get like a separate TeamSpeak thing, or is it something you can do through Discord?
I think it would have to be a modded Among Us because Discord or TeamSpeak wouldn't know if you're close to each other.
That's true.
Yeah, it would have to be an Among Us mod.
We need to figure that out.
Yeah.
And then there's the you make everybody's names like I, he, her, you, him.
I don't know if I like that.
And you gotta use that. Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah. No, come on, man. That'd be so great. Do it for the Vine.
We can try it.
Do it for the content.
Let's see how it goes.
It would go. Gumbo would be screaming. Lucky's actually not bad too. That was another one I was thinking of.
Yeah, he just doesn't play a lot.
Yeah. I think have me and you got imposter once. Destroyed everybody. Me and Petey got imposter together, and we voted everybody
solo
out.
Imposter, I'm not that great, but when I'm duo imposter, I do really well.
Because if you're seen and then sneak off for 1 kill, and you're with somebody else, or we see you and somebody else gets a kill, it really helps with suspicion. Because a lot of people seem to forget it. With 2 imposters, you could be imposter but not get this kill.
Yeah.
And that, dude, I get so fucking frustrated. I try not to show it too much, but people are just stupid.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like,
Lux and Brandon.
I'll be like, Gumbo and Lucky are clear. They're fine. I can promise. They're hard cleared. I die. They're like, I think it was Gumbo. I think we need to kill Gumbo.
When people, Unk is so bad about that. There was one. It was actually the last time we played. That exact situation happened. I was like, dude, I told you this guy is 100% clear. Unk said, well, I don't care. I thought it was him. I'm like, dude, you're fucking stupid.
Yes. I hate that. I clear some. Yeah. And it's not even if it's the imposter trying to do that, that's fine. But it's not. It's other crewmates.
Yep.
And it's you, and I'll be expecting. I'm like, you saw him. You were following him. We did not see this guy the entire game. Why are you saying it's the guy that was with you? Well, I didn't see him for a few seconds. You didn't see this guy the whole round. Oh, it makes me so mad. And then getting killed. Honestly, sometimes I like getting killed first.
I hate it.
Sometimes I don't mind it.
I hate it because that happens to me so often.
There's that too.
Yeah.
Ryan doesn't let me live. Honestly, I do try not to kill you anymore because I know the first couple of times I played, I was like, Nick's dead. Nick's dead. But now I know that there's other people that are also an issue. Not necessarily more or less, but...
Yeah. I know I'm not the best crewmate, but I think I do pretty good.
Who do you think's the best crewmate? Because you've also played with more people too.
Yeah. Honestly, it might be you. For me, it's between you and Gombo.
If Gombo didn't get so angry, I would have to say him.
Yeah. But sometimes... Because you usually know who it is, even if you don't know, like you know.
I have a good suspicion, and I'm like, nothing else is... I'm pretty good at least getting one of them. Yeah. But the other problem, too, is nobody really... I don't know.
I think Gombo's a close second. I want to say me and Rico are probably tied for third.
I don't know Rico too well, but
he hasn't played with us much recently.
I'm kind of with... I put you and Gombo are pretty close. I don't want to... I'm so great, but I do feel like I'm pretty good with crewmate. I can usually figure it out.
Gombo's a great imposter.
Gombo's a damn good imposter.
He is.
Because he's the same thing as you. It's like, he's always kind of suspicious, so I never know what to trust with him.
Yeah.
And it's...
I will say, I think I'm the best crewmate at doing tasks.
I'm not good at doing
I fly
tasks.
through tasks whenever I'm crewmate.
I'm not great with that.
Dude, Gombo was raging. He called me a sweat for opening doors quickly on Polis. He's like, dude, no way. He said, I just closed that door and it was open 0.5 seconds later. He said, who did that? I was like, yeah, that was me. He's like, dude, you're such a sweat. I'm like, dude, I'm just playing aim trainer on Among Us.
That's actually like,
Yeah,
you could get pretty good at that. And then doing your wires.
Yeah.
No, I'm not too. Yeah, and you gotta. I'm sure you've probably gotten better, but you gotta watch your tasks when you're faking them, Mr. S Imposter. Because me and Gumbo are fucking on you.
The upload and download is what gets me.
And the gas task is what I got you on.
Yeah.
You didn't
I'm
finish
good
a
on
gas
the gas
task.
task now.
You got that?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good on the gas task.
Yeah, I caught his ass one time. I said,
Dude, if you kill somebody doing gas on Polis, that body is... nobody's going to know based off that body.
No.
Because... That's my uncle.
Special guest star?
He's probably in his underwear.
Even better.
But he would be funny one day to have on here. But anyways, I forgot exactly what we were talking about.
Among Us and Bodies on Polis.
Yeah, bodies on Polis. Yeah, if you
Polis
kill
is
somebody in
hard.
Polis is pretty hard.
If
The
you're-
mushroom map's difficult too.
I am not a big fan of that one. I don't really care.
I like it.
I don't care
Dude,
for the layout.
I didn't realize until recently that one of the imposter sabotages is mixing everybody.
Yeah, we talked about the first time that happened. I'd asked and somebody said it switches all the people's
I didn't
skins.
know that was an imposter thing. I thought it was just something the map was doing. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's a sabotage.
Yeah, that is a cool sabotage.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. But once again, if you get the Town of Us mod, then there's an imposter that can just do that himself.
Oh, really?
There's also an imposter that has a guessing role. So you can guess somebody's role. So if somebody's like, yeah, I'm engineer, and they claim that at the start, the imposter can just guess that they're engineer and kill them during the meeting.
Really?
Then there's a swapper, so you can swap somebody's votes. So if like Gumbo's going down and you want to take out somebody else, you can swap the vote. There's so many.
Hate it.
I know. There's
Gumbo would
so
hate
many fun things we could do with it.
Because he hates the noisemaker too, and I'm like, dude,
Why?
he's like,
It's
if
a
you
good
kill a noisemaker I will say with one imposter, noisemaker is really difficult.
It makes it a lot easier to clear.
Two
people.
imposters, I don't see any problem with the noisemaker.
Not at all. Even with one, unless you get down to like the final ones, it doesn't make that big of a difference.
I will say, like, as a single imposter, noisemaker does suck sometimes. Especially whenever I have it set to 2 at 50%. That's really difficult.
That would be pretty tricky.
Yeah.
But just like a one-time deal, I don't know. I think you get away with it.
Because the problem is usually whenever we do play ones, there's only like 5 or 6. There's probably maybe 5 crewmates anyways. So it's pretty easy to clear people.
So if these guys are together and these guys are together,
yeah.
Okay.
They're like, you're the only one who wasn't near us whenever, and you know exactly when the body died.
I do also hate when people group up though.
Yeah,
It happens.
I've made it. I've said multiple times, or I don't know if you were there. It might have been before you started playing.
I remember you've said it a couple
But I've
times.
said, I'm like, guys, do not intentionally group together.
Especially there's like 5 people and 4 of them are sticking together
I make an
at the
exception whenever all the tasks are done, because I mean,
if you're just waiting for like the final 2 tasks or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'll admit, if all my tasks are done, I usually do follow people.
Because what else are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to sit on Cam's Revivals or follow somebody.
It's your reward for finishing all your tasks.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you're watching other people to see if they're actually doing tasks.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get better about doing them. Because my thing is I walk around trying to find people. Or Mira Hub, I just can't door logs. I'm going to be honest with you.
I see it, yeah.
And that's how I caught somebody with it the last time. Usually, though, a lot of people like to stick to the reactor side. It's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And then engineer does also make it a little tricky.
Yeah.
Because it could be the explanation. But you need to learn how to read door logs if you don't already.
I have a general idea. I don't know exactly where the sensors are.
It's in the hallways.
It is?
So basically, you can tell if somebody's in the left side, up
the
top, or the right
yeah.
side. So you see somebody go up top, but then all of a sudden they're in the left side without crossing the north sensor again, then you know that they vented.
Okay.
Or if you see Petey and you go up there, and then during the meeting,
Petey's dead.
where's Petey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's real, and most people don't know about it, so they don't watch out for it.
Yeah.
Because they don't
not on any other map.
No, it's only on Mirror Hub, and most people look at it and don't know.
They don't know what they're looking at. See, what confused me at the start was I didn't realize. I think it reads from the top up. I thought it was going to go the other. I don't remember which
It
way.
goes
but I got
top
it
down.
backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever way it is, I got it backwards the first time I tried it. But,
And see, then most people just give up on it. You learn how to read that, and mirror's your bitch.
Yeah.
The only problem is people just come and kill you on door logs, and then nobody ever.
Yeah, nobody ever shoots somebody.
We need to play Among Us tonight. We keep talking about it, and now I'm really down.
I'm gonna go ahead and put. What time do you think? I'm gonna go ahead and send a message in the Discord now so people can get on.
It's oh my gosh, 5 o'clock. Do you want? I don't know if I can go to the park today. Then
Yeah, it is getting kind of late already.
I'm not gonna lie, because it's already probably.
It's usually dark outside by 6.
I don't know if it's starting to get dark or if it's just cloudy. But yeah, we'll do 6 o'clock then. Well, how much longer are you wanting to go with this? How long have we been going?
Hour and a half.
That's not right.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
No, okay, because I didn't get here till almost 3. That's right. I was thinking I got here at 2. I left at 2. So, do we want to go another half hour? That'd be 5:15. Takes me about half an hour to get home. So 7 o'clock I would be ready if we're gonna...
I put 6:30, so people should be on by 7.
If we freaking get people. I'll respond too, so that way...
Yeah, make it look like more people are coming.
Yeah. And I'm sure we can get Dr. Mello.
And Peter.
Hopefully Peter too. At everybody. And I can ask some other boys.
Sirs. I forgot to see how many people do have. So there's 28 people with the Among Us role. I would say probably 25 of those actually will play Among Us. Dude, we have almost as many Among Us people as Rocket League people now.
That's good. We need to keep building that.
That is good.
I would love a 15-person Among Us game, dude. Actually
I'm gonna stream it too, so we'll probably pick up at least one, probably more off the stream.
I hope so. I might end up... My thing too about Among Us is I don't know if I want to stream it because then people can stream snipe.
They can.
Because I'm not going to lie, I've seen you stream it and it's crossed my mind. I have thought about it. I'm not... I promise...
It's tempting.
I promise I won't do it because it's...
Yeah.
It's not fun. It just kind of ruins the game.
It does.
Now, if I'm live streaming, then I might do it as like a little tee. But I promise you, if I see you're imposter, I'm going to wait. I'll just be like, something about Nick is just really suspicious. I won't push it.
No,
I'm just going to throw it out there like
listen
round
to you,
one.
though.
Well, sometimes they do. Unless I'm like, hey, listen, I promise you, this is the case. This is what's going to happen. Vote this guy. Well, I kind of think it's Lux. I think it's Lux. I think it's Lux.
Bro, that's because Lux be acting mad sus, whether he's it or not.
Yeah, and he doesn't help himself at all.
Yeah.
Lux, where were you? I was down in Shields, and then...
I was downloading in Shields. Lux, there's no downloading Shields.
But it turns out he was doing something. He was
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, who do you think's the worst? Did we already ask who's the worst crewmate?
Probably Lux.
You think it is Lux?
I think so. Because he's just he's so sus.
Unk's not good either, though.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like he can... Like, at least Lux talks.
Actually, you might be right. Because
I think...
Unk is very gullible. That's his problem. Unk is very gullible. Which Lux kind of is, too.
But Lux will just hold a stance, at least.
Yeah.
Like, if he sees something, he'll let you know.
Yeah.
And I feel... Yeah, I don't know.
But whenever he holds his stance, he does it in such a sus way, people are like, yeah, dude,
It's got to be you.
So, I mean, it's... Unk is the crewmate you want to keep alive. If you're
Yep.
But Lux is going to be one of the first guys out as a crewmate.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of... Judging a bad crewmate kind of goes with... Honestly, partially, I want to say Gombo, just because I absolutely despise whenever he says... I'm like, Gombo, did you do your task? He'll be dead. I'm going to talk to him anyways because I know he didn't do his task. He's like, no, it's obvious who it is. I'm not doing my task. I'm like, Gombo, I fucking hate you for that. I actually hate that.
Okay.
I'm not going to do my task because as a dead ghost, I know who the imposter is and it's obvious.
Yeah.
It's like, you have even if you think you can see it from our perspective, you're skewed.
Yeah.
No matter what.
As soon as I die, that's when I start pumping out tasks.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, there's no point anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lie. If it gets down to like, there's 4 people left, and it's Gumbo as the imposter or you, I don't. Because either they're going to get him voted out or he's going to kill.
Yeah.
I've got to be pretty darn close. Or we've got to be pretty close.
I'm not good at early game imposter when I'm by myself, but late game imposter by myself, I do really. If I can make it past the early game, I usually win.
But the problem too with you, or with any of us really, is if we're in the late game, people start to suspect us.
Yeah. Dude, I've had so many instances where I was the imposter. There's 2 guys trying to figure out who it is, and they're voting each other out, and I'm like, guys, you're going to be really upset. I wait until they both voted for each other, and then I'm like, who do I want to kick out? Because I know I'm going to win.
I haven't been in... I don't think I've been... No, I was. It was me, Sleep, and Gumbo.
Yeah.
And Gumbo's entire defense was, well, I was in the cafeteria. Because I laid out my... And I made sure to talk to wear down that timer, especially because I heard Sleep was new.
I love taking the subject off of the important stuff whenever I'm the imposter. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, so wait, you said you were here? It would be somebody completely unrelated. I'm like, you said you were here? Like, wait, what did you do before that?
And then you gotta just keep them talking and try to get them to mess up somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, Sleep voted for Gumbo and sided with me, and I was like, I'm sorry, buddy. That was one of my first games, too.
Yeah.
I still haven't figured everybody out. It's getting a little bit better. I'm sure you've probably got them down a bit more.
Yeah, I just need to get myself down better. I need to get better at faking tasks, because I feel like part of the reason I look so sus is because when I am crewmate, I do fly through the tasks so fast, and I'm straight to one place to the next. And imposter, I don't do that. I think that's part of why I look sus.
You need to continue. Yeah, you got to keep it consistent.
Yeah.
That's why, regardless, sometimes I'll do tasks. Sometimes as a crewmate, I will do a task and then finish it and stand there for a little longer. Or I'll just leave the task a little bit earlier and not actually finish it. And then if people think I'm suspicious, they vote me. It kind of sets a precedent because I don't.
Gumbo will vote you for that.
I don't count. Well, he votes me as a crewmate, and then he goes, "Oh, well, you were the crewmate. Well, you're just stupid then."
Yeah.
And then it seems less suspicious if you.
I caught Gumbo like that because we were on Skeld, and I saw him go up to the accept diverted power in navigation, and I forgot that there's a cleaning vent task because it's right on top of the vent. And I was like, Gumbo, what task were you doing? He's like, I don't know, I was downloading or something. I was like, you weren't standing on the download, you were standing on accept diverted power. He's like, oh, well, I guess I was doing that. I was like, it was at the start of the game. I was like, you can't do that until you send the power from electrical. So I know you're not doing that task. But then it turned out he was cleaning the vent. And he's like, yeah, I just didn't remember what task I was doing.
But see,
like,
and
you
then
were
people
literally doing that task whenever the meeting was called.
People like that, that takes me off too. Or you're like, where are you right now? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you not know?
Look at
Plus,
your map!
there's a map button you can pull up. Like, what was the last task? Which I might be semi-guilty of that too. They're like, what's the last task you did?
I really don't know.
What did I do?
I literally just did 7 tasks. I don't know what the last one was.
Gumbo asking my pathing is kind of like my kryptonite.
Yeah.
Because even if I'm a crewmate, I'm like, oh shit, hold on, give me a sec, guys. And then it seems like I'm making something up, but I'm like, okay, I went through here, I had something there, and then I have to try to figure it out, and it doesn't.
See,
I'm trying to get better at that.
I try to get people's paths, but in the early game, whenever I do that, I just end up wasting all the time. Even as a crewmate, I'll do that, and I'll waste all the time. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of sus of this person now, but we really can't vote anything because there's 10 seconds left.
No. The first 2 kills, usually, depending on people, the first 2 kills, you kind of just have to listen to who willingly talks.
Yeah.
Which is why I try to stay silent the first round, speak a little bit more the second so people don't think I'm trying to be sneaky. Crewmate or imposter. Just so that way you get information. And then, okay, Lux thinks Gumbo sus. Don't kill Lux. Or don't kill Gumbo. Because Lux is going to try to vote him out. Because once Lux is on a target, that's it.
Yeah, he's
that's
not
it.
changing his mind.
So I leave both of them alive, look for some... it's a whole... And that's... I love Among Us, dude. I love the
There's
mental...
so many levels to it.
There is. And sometimes that kill with Petey.
Which one?
Yeah. The one where I shapeshifted into Petey, and then I went in there, turned lights off, I saw Peter, and I went, oh shit. Tried to kill somebody else, killed Peter, and then, yeah.
Dude, I I've been thinking about it a lot, dude. I want to pull off a stack kill. Or is it like super obvious whenever you do a stack kill? Or just, dude, drop ship on Polus as soon as everybody runs to the keys.
The problem with that is I don't do this, especially with the keys. I don't do that immediately. Peter just runs away from the drop ship. We usually don't have a whole lot of people for a stack kill, and as soon as you do that, it automatically goes, okay, somebody of these guys is it.
Yeah.
And then, if you get a good stack kill, though, especially like at lights, if lights are off or something, it's amazing. But people also got to not be paying attention. Mm-hmm. Because you can see the character move.
Okay.
Like if you're on a stack, if you're not perfectly stacked up, it'll show you shifting from side to side.
Oh, okay.
If somebody's too far right, then you get pulled.
Oh, yeah, because it kind of goes...
So if you're not perfectly stacked, and sometimes if you're perfectly stacked and you kill, it puts you at the top of the stack.
Oh, okay.
So it's very risky.
Yeah.
But
I want to pull one off. Just because nobody does it.
Nobody. If you have a shapeshifter, that's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
Or phantom.
No, because there's like an animation whenever you go in and out of Phantom.
Is there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is. There's like a cloud of smoke that goes over.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. What would happen if you did that in a stack, though?
Well, if everybody's doing the task, you could get away with it. But if not everybody is,
then they just
might
scatter.
not know who the. Well, they would see another color show up.
That is true.
I think shapeshifting and running on top of the stack would be the best bet. And hopefully, whoever you shapeshifted into is not already on the stack.
Yep.
Because that automatically clears everybody who's stacked there.
Dude, shapeshifting makes it so hard as a crewmate.
It does.
It really does.
It's not as bad when you know there's a shapeshifter, but whenever you don't know.
When it's like a 50% chance of a shapeshifter, or when it's one imposter, 100% phantom, 100% shapeshifter. Mm-hmm. Especially.
Which do you think's better, shapeshifter or phantom?
Shapeshifter. I don't like... You can't kill it while you're invisible as a phantom.
That's true.
And that completely makes the whole thing useless.
I don't know. Because, like... I think it'd be pretty easy to kill somebody and then phantom will... Because, like, for example, if a sabotage is going off, I think it's super useful. If you get a kill with the phantom. You kill phantom and you start going up to the sabotage.
But then what if you gotta poof back in and you're next to somebody? Because you can't control when you poof back in.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Yeah. You can do it early. You can. There is a max timer to it, but you can come back in whenever you want. You just hit the button again.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That got me another time, too, because I poofed in next to Petey. Do you have anything else you wanted to say or bring up or discuss, promote?
I did want to talk about the UFC event last night, but that's too deep of a topic right now, so...
Give me your opinion on the UFC fight in 20 words. Exactly 20, not 19. I want 20 words.
Okay, I'm not going to overthink this. Charles Oliveira destroyed Michael Chandler, and I wish John Jones would stop ducking Tom Aspinall because they need to fight. There we go. Exactly
that's pretty impressive. That's pretty good.
Well, it was good. It was great.
It's been fun.
It was sunny.
Check into or tune in. Well, I guess I can't say that because...
Check the description. There's links to everything you need to know.
There is. Everything.
Everything.
There is nothing in those links that you don't need to know.
Exactly. Who the hell cares who the president is?
Well, we kind of do.
Yeah, we do care about
the president.
We do
care about the president.
I'm going to put that in the description now. Donald Trump is the president. Elon Musk, right-hand man.
Can we just make like Elon Musk is the best, the title or something, and he's like a 2-second topic that we did? Like we talked about him and Doge.
Elon Musk is sus.
There you go. Okay.
Right.
Adios.